I'm salty. I love what Brad Holmes has done, everything but Jared Goffel. You took a first round. Do you like Jamison Williams?
I mean, he hasn't played yet, but
right now, right here now. Do you guys like Jamison Williams?
I think he is going to be a great wide receiver. I really do when he gets on the field.
Well, then there you go. You had to suck it up with Goff for a couple years.
And whatever you get next year.
What's the play?
It's not done.
Anyone who complains about Jared Goff in the WoodwardSports.com chat thread, tell me what your play is then. So you're going to say draft someone in this draft. But my understanding is you're falling out of love with everybody that's in this quarterback class, right? So then what's your play?
I mean, you can't blame people, though, because Jared...
Then what's the play, Sam Flannel?
I would probably draft a rookie quarterback, honestly. But
you're not going to be in a spot to take one.
Hey, if they keep winning, shoot, they won't be.
Keep winning. They've won 2 games.
Well, you know what I mean, though. But they already passed the Houston Texans. So if they win maybe 2 or 3 more games, you might not get the guy you want. You might not even be able to draft Will Levis. I wouldn't want that anyway. But you might be picking 7 or 8, and that's just the most nightmarish scenario we can ask for right now.
And here they go, like Nicholas Duncan, Tanner Mordecai, round 5. No, Tanner Mordecai.
Tanner of SMU, the great Tanner Mordecai.
People get desperate.
When does that ever work out, people?
Never. There was one once, and nobody liked him. Nobody liked Tom Brady. Michigan fans didn't even like Tom Brady.
There was Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, I guess, to be fair, but those are just unicorn examples. You got to get your guy in the first round or not at all. That's what history shows. Tanner Mordecai. Come. Jesus Christ. I can't believe we brought up Tanner Mordecai on the show today.
Here's the other thing you can remember, because you have 2 first-round picks. Both of them could be top 10. You can trade up to get your quarterback if you want.
So you want to burn the draft capital to get up into a position to take one of these quarterbacks. You're drawing your line in the sand for C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young.
I'm not, but the people are. If you are so desperate for a quarterback,
what's your play,
that's
Terry?
what you can do.
What's your play? Fix the quarterback situation.
My play is this: deal with Jared Goff another year or 2,
which you can at an affordable price.
I want Will Anderson. Probably can't get him, but who knows? Get people who can play. Make this a complete team, and then worry about Jared Goff, because you've missed your opportunity.
But Terry, if you go that route, if you want to address it in the draft, you got another 2 to 3 years after that.
Fine.
You're cool with that.
You know what? I may have a couple bourbons and pick up your boy, Lamar Jackson. You can do stuff with the quarterback. You don't have to draft a quarterback. You can pick up a free agent, even though this is not a free agent destination. There's always some quarterbacks that are available. They may not be who you want, but at least they're experienced quarterbacks.
Sam Flannel, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm probably going after a rookie quarterback, and it's because...
Which one?
I mean, I would probably say Bryce Young. If we can get him, if we're obviously high enough in the draft.
You're going to trade. You're going to trade draft assets to do it.
I wouldn't trade. If we have that pick available, I would go after Bryce Young. But if the Lions somehow win 5 or 6 or 7 games, it might be shown that Jared Goff does look better and can be the quarterback for next year. What I'm going off of is the fact that in the last 4 games, besides for the first half versus Miami, Jared Goff has been absolutely morbid. He led his team to 6 points against the Cowboys, 0 against the Patriots, and then 15 against the Packers. He was terrible in, what would that be? 7 out of the last 8 halves. And that's what you're going to get with Jared Goff. You're going to get a lot of those games where he just throws them away, i.e. the Cowboys game, i.e. like he tried to do against the Packers. And I don't trust him moving forward.
At WoodwardSports.com chat thread, Max Mayer, get the rookie over Lamar. Come on, what rookie? What's your plan? Like, we can say these, we'll draft a rookie. What rookie? How? Where?
I mean, Lamar is obviously the holy grail. If somehow we could get Lamar to come here, I would absolutely
Lamar
love
Jackson's
that.
not coming here.
Well, and that's kind of what most people say. And he obviously could be franchised after this year. I know he would sit out, but Lamar is kind of that dream scenario that we all wish that we could have, because with this roster and still having all that cap space, I think Lamar would work out here. If he chose to come here, I think he would succeed.
You know what I could do? I could wait. I could wait for my guy, Caleb Williams. I can't get him this year. Can I get him next year? That guy can play. People don't see him play because he's out on the West Coast and He'll be in the Big Ten next year, burning up the Big Ten, passing for 400 yards and rushing for 150 yards against the Big Ten.
Tommy B says Lamar or bust. Chuck Brewer says that cap space will be gone, LOL. Chuck, it wouldn't. All these numbers that I talk about in the future, that's with Jared Goff's $30 million on the books already. So it's a minimal increase. So if you have $110 million in cap space in 2024, it would only cost you $20 million of that cap space to give a quarterback $50. Am I losing people there with that? $30 million, that $120 million of cap space you have, $30 million's already accounted for in that figure.
No, that. I don't think you're losing people. I think that people need to understand that Lamar Jackson, franchise tag be damned, it's not outside of the realm of possibility. At least with our cap space afforded, we can do it. Like we were saying earlier.
You know what, Young Buck? I like how you say, $20 million is nothing. But we were talking about some fringe players. Oh, he's going to cost you $1.25 million. You don't want to get him.
I will pay, and what's my phrase? I will pay for quality. I will pay for. Then what's your play? What's your draft Hendon Hooker and pray to God. Draft Tanner Mordecai in the 5th round. Is my play more likely to work? And again, I know Lamar's got to work out the situation with the Ravens. I'm saying of that ilk, I will pay for quality. Because if you're going to tell me, because if you want Stroud or Bryce Young, you got to trade draft capital to get there.
But you may not have to do that for Caleb Williams. If you get Caleb Williams,
he can't come out till next year, Terry.
That's what I'm saying. I said I'm willing to wait.
And if he's what you think he is, he's going number 1.
Nah, maybe not.
If he is so why do you want Caleb Williams so bad?
Because I know if I bring him here and when he develops, he's gonna bust your ass.
So then a lot of people are gonna think that. I would imagine he'll probably go number 1 because if you have the number 1 pick, chances are what position are you not good at?
Well, you know what? You're gonna have Dan Campbell as your coach. You might get the first pick anyway.